Hello, I'm Davina, and hello to all of you bold, beautiful, brilliant, and evolving souls. Today's video, I'm going to talk about, I'm going to title it, Your True Self Belongs Here. So, as children of narcissists, one of the most fundamental beliefs that we are forced to believe is that our true self doesn't belong here. Our true self is not lovable. Our true self is not acceptable. And we need to modify ourselves. We need to change in order to fit in to our parents' crazy world. So we learn that we need to fit into crazy, basically. We learn that we don't really belong, that we have to be different, that we need to suppress our needs and hide our feelings and do things on our parents' terms rather than they're doing things on our terms, which is how it should be. Um, of course, a parent's job is to, gradually, as the child grows up, teach them age appropriate things and, learning, of course, how to, be in this world. But it is also a parent's job to go at the child's pace and meet them at their level and, just, yeah, meet them where they are, respond to them as they are, meet their needs, give them whatever support they need. So meeting the child at their level. And many parents don't do this, and narcissist parents especially do not do this. And we also develop the belief that we are needy, that our needs are irrational, that our needs are selfish, that our needs are unreasonable. Of course, we are too sensitive, right? All of these things are, gaslighting so that they can get away with their abuse and with their hurtful behaviors, with their disrespect, with their lack of sensitivity. So what I was kind of reflecting on here today too is that yeah, as I said, we learn that our needs are too much, which is not true. It is not true. And if we can carry this on, of course, into our adulthood, thinking in every situation, I'm too much, my needs are too much, they're not reasonable, when really they are. And it can be really mind-bending to change this belief, and it takes a lot of grieving. I was thinking about when I hear children cry. As many of you know, I have been taking care of infants and toddlers for the last 6 years. And I kind of wrote down a list of what I hear when I hear a child cry, because they're always trying to express something. Sometimes they're just saying, I need you to be with me. That's all. Just, I need you to be with me. They might be saying, I need to be held. I need a hug. I'm feeling lonely. They might be saying, I need a little help here. I need you to help me. I need some support. They might be saying, I need a little bit more time. I need your patience. So please slow down. They could be saying, of course, basic things like, I need some rest. I need some sleep. I need to chill out. I need to eat. I'm hungry. So of course, there's always just the very basic ones too. But more specifically, yeah, like I need your gentleness. Maybe I feel like you're being a bit too rough here. I need your tenderness. And children need like tender, gentle, like body language and care. And like you have to realize that you're like you're powerful over them, and they're like, you know, imagine someone like, I don't know what, 5 times your size caring for you. That person needs to be like the friendly giant, like really gentle. um they might be saying, I don't understand this, could you explain it to me, can you help me to understand? they might be saying, and a lot of the time is, I need you to help me to regulate my emotions. This emotion, I don't know what this feeling is, this sensation in my body. I don't know what's happening. I don't know how to manage it. Please help me. So children's cries, or however they're trying to express themselves, sometimes children, parents say that they're acting out. Well, this acting out is also a cry for some help, some sort of, all of their actions or behaviors are, I need something. And when I made this list, I'm like, all of these needs are completely rational, reasonable, nothing out of the ordinary. And of course, also like, yeah, I need your empathy. I need your compassion. I need you to understand me. Those are big ones too. Um, I need your emotional support. So of course, there are many, many that children need, like, and if all narcissists can give you is like your food, your clothes, and send you to school and maybe take you to the doctor, that's not meeting the humongous other needs that are there. And but they're not, but they're valid. They're completely valid. And as I said, especially in the narcissist, forces you to suppress all of these things I've just mentioned, or at least most of them, and forces you to live on their terms, which is what they need. They need you to be quiet, and they need you to suppress and repress your emotions because they don't know how to deal with it. They need you to move at their pace rather than them trying to move at your pace. They need you to be a little adult, because they don't have the time or the care to really, help you through things like a transition. They're rushing you to get out the door, so they need you to be a little adult going at their pace. They need you to be as not needy as possible because they don't want to deal with you. They don't want to go the extra, not even go the extra mile, but like, um, they don't want to take that time, make that effort. They don't care. They just want somebody to control, that is easily controlled. And the way they easily control you is, yeah, through all of this, a lot of gaslighting. Um, and of course, all the other stuff, but gaslighting is a huge one. So this is what we learn as children, that we need to live according to their needs and on their terms. And yeah, narcissists have a huge list of needs, and yet they're calling their child needy, or they're calling their child unreasonable, or like, oh my gosh, like just exasperation. I can't believe you need this, when it's a narcissist that actually has such a deep and constant need for you to be like smiling and saying, yes, you're a wonderful mother, a constant need for you to be reflecting back to them that they're doing a good job when really they're not, right? Every time you cry and protest, they think that's a betrayal. They take that as a betrayal, like you're making me look bad. So yeah, and this is such a deep, deep belief. And this is what causes us, of course, to fawn. Is this deep, deep fear that showing up as our true self will, you know, will mean rejection and homelessness and death. This is the kind of chain of thought that happens in our brain because we are entirely dependent on our parents for survival. Um, yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to express that and let you know that, and I'm kind of doing an experiment here. I'm setting my boundaries for my next job. I'm trying to hold steadfast to my boundaries. I've been sitting through the hopelessness, sitting through the terror, and it is terrifying because I want to cave. I want to cave on my boundaries. I don't believe that I can truly have a job that's going to meet my needs because I think, oh, I have so many needs in it. I don't know what's going to, and I end up caving. And this is how my pattern, what I've done in the past. And so I'm trying to do this differently. do I really belong here? This is my deep fear. Can I really belong here as my true self, even in a job? And this is difficult because it's a crazy world out there, and many jobs, companies, also mirror that dysfunction. Like our family is like a, what do you call it? Like a microcosm for the bigger craziness of the world and all the companies and the corporations, and there's so much dysfunction out there. So I hope we can all find that little piece of sanity, of little piece of like somewhere in the world where we really feel that we fit and we don't have to contort or, you know, do back bends to try and fit in to what is actually crazy. So that is my wish for all of us. And as always, I'm wishing you many, many blessings on your journey of healing and awakening. And I'm Davina at Boldness Blooming. Thank you always for being here. It means a lot to me. And thank you for watching.